Hunger drives passion. Once there's money backing, you can fail, learn, fail again, and learn. It's actually difficult. It can be challenging. I think Nigeria has a kind of way it runs. And if you understand the country and understand the environment, you will know how to structure your business to fit into the Nigerian environment. My name is Ario Bamukuyo. I run about, 2 companies, majorly, Solar Integrated Projects and IOMA Global. We are involved in construction, solar energy, waste management, mostly for the oil sector. I've been in business since 2003. I should be about 22 years. The Nigerian environment is not so predictable. Today it can be so good, tomorrow it can be so bad. Our naira, our currency is not stable. So when you do businesses, in order for you to strengthen your capital, you must know how to project how the currency is going to go tomorrow, so that in such a way that you don't lose money. When it comes to finances, the banks don't actually believe in entrepreneurs. When it's difficult for entrepreneurs to get finances, you see that most of them, they fail because they go to loan sharks, difficult investors that will give them so much profit margin to give back. And eventually they try to meet up with these targets and eventually the business fails. One of the problem with entrepreneurship is money. I always tell people in business, cash is king. Once you have cash, and with some little wisdom, you will make more money in Nigeria. Once there's money backing, you can fail, learn, fail again, and learn. But you see, for those that don't have that backing, they can't afford to fail. Why I like the Nigerian environment is that it teaches you. It teaches you how to manage your funds. You don't begin to eat your profit immediately it starts coming. You know, as a young man, I made so much money. And the first thing I look at, once I'm making the money, I put a car on my laptop as my DP, or what do you call it then, as your screensaver. That's what they used to call it then. And the next day I'm buying a brand new car. But eventually I saw that, because I was projecting that the business is going to continue like that. In 2015, there was a change of government. And most of our big jobs came from the government. And that's when Buhari decided that everybody that had done business with the Jonathan administration is supposed to be a thief, and decided to stop all payments to all government contractors. So we went into something I'll call business farming. It was really difficult, but I understood something. You don't spend money you have not seen. You don't believe that the business is going to continue the way it's going to be as rosy as it is as at then when you were thinking. But if you understand the environment, the Nigerian environment, you will make so much money. One of the things I see with young entrepreneurs is that they decide to major on something. Oh, I do this. Oh, I do this. So, but you must understand that at times, your environment does not really need what you are doing as at that time you're doing it. So you have to look at what do they need. Somebody will say, oh no, you have to have passion for it. No, hunger drives passion. So I think entrepreneurs should understand what is needed. Even if you cannot do what they said you should do as at that time, you have people that can do it. Entrepreneurship drives on networking. Oh, okay, somebody calls me today and say, Mr. Ario, can you supply maybe cassava? I'm not good with farming. I know someone that is good with farming. Yes, I can do it. I'll tell you, I can do it. And what do? I put that guy as a subcontractor under me and supply the cassava flakes. So entrepreneurs, they should know how to diversify. They should be versatile. That's what I say in the Nigerian economy. You don't just say, this is what I do. This is what I'm going to do, no matter even if the environment needs it or not. So I will advise people, one, to be strong, be resilient, be prudent in your expenses, very prudent. Know how to give meaningful quotations that you know that you will not run at a loss, and at the same time you won't hurt your clients so much. You have to be honest. You see, what I see people do is that they look at the immediate returns on businesses. Honesty gives you retirement benefits. Study patterns in your life. I think everybody has their own patterns and how it is formed and how it leads to their successes. If you see in your business, oh, when I did this, this happened. When I did this, this happened. Over time, you begin to learn, okay, if I go this route, I failed the last time. I did it again, I failed. Okay, let me go this route. So what works for Mr. Ario may not work for Mr. Amos. You must be ready to fail, understand why you failed. So you have to build your own strategy according to your business and how it works for you in your environment. And from there, you can now understand how to be stable in your business.